Hello and welcome to video number 4 in our virtual festival 2020 series. So this is going to be another 5-minute video, and we're going to talk about satellites moving into the Earth's shadow and disappearing in the sky, and a little bit about Uranus, and we'll start to look at constellations and star clusters. So here we go. Right, so I've got time paused at the moment, so this is still tonight, nearly 6:10, and this is the International Space Station, just frozen in space at the moment. And what we're going to do very shortly is start the timer again. Okay, so I've got things paused at the moment, and even though this is well above the Earth and there's nothing to hide it, it's going to go in the shadow of Earth. Okay, so what's going to happen? You're going to watch that International Space Station disappear in the next few seconds. So you just keep watching, and then it will be gone. There you go. Just went into Earth's shadow. Right, so now we can have another look around in the night sky, and we'll have a quick chat about Mars, and let's have a look at this thing here, which is another distant planet called Uranus. Okay, so we're going to use our telescope again and have a look, see. And this is another ice giant. Okay, so it's very cool. It's a long way away from the sun. So if we look it up on the details here, we can see it's nearly 2.9 million kilometers. Sorry, 2.9 billion kilometers away. So even if we had a spaceship to travel at the speed of light, it takes about 2.5 hours to get there, which is quite a long time. So let's go and have a closer look. And there we go. And again, this has got another thin ring. We can't see these rings from Earth at all, really. So these are kind of spacecraft, satellite images. But we can still see that very thin ring. And again, there's a number of moons. I think it's got 27, if I remember right. I could be entirely wrong. Yeah, 27 moons. And another interesting thing about Uranus is in its early life in the solar system, it got hit, or the theory is it got hit by some large objects, some other perhaps minor planets even, and got tilted. So instead of it spinning on an axis, a bit like our own at 20 or 23 degrees, it's been knocked over. So it's almost spinning sideways, which is one of the interesting facts about Uranus. And you can see there's a few big moons there, which it readily seen. Okay, so now I think we're about done on planets in terms of what's available for us to look at in the night sky. So I'm just going to zoom back a bit, and then we're going to look at the wider field of view in the night sky. Okay, so there's Uranus. And this is one of the star clusters that I want to have a quick look at. So these are nice and easy to see. So this is a group of stars quite close together. And these are all blue. They're very bright, they're quite young stars. But again, if you use some binoculars, you'll probably get a bit of a view like that, which is very, very good. Now, if you know somebody with a Subaru car, and if you look at the car badge, that car badge is modelled on the Seven Sisters. And again, you can look up, or if you go on the internet, you can look up the Seven Sisters in Greek mythology, and you can find out all about the stories of the Seven Sisters in Greek mythology, which again is quite good. Now, once we get past these big and bright star clusters, Sometimes it gets difficult to find things in the night sky when you're looking for patterns. Okay, now if you look around here, we can see there's a bit of a V. Now that V belongs to a bull called Taurus. And there's Taurus the bull. And again, in the ancient times, before we had stellarium and computers, the parents of the children used to make up stories about the constellations in the sky. And basically they joined some of these stars together with lines, and then they imagined creatures to help tell the stories. And this is how you kind of learned about the night sky. Anyway, another 5 minutes has flown by. See you on the next one.